For thousands of years, humanity has looked up at the night sky and wondered, one question: are we alone? If the universe is so vast, why haven't highly advanced, conquering aliens invaded Earth? The answer might be hidden inside a strange book published in 1986. A book that looks like a simple children's story. But inside it lies a set of cosmic laws that could explain why civilizations destroy themselves, why advanced aliens are peaceful, and why humanity may be approaching a massive evolutionary leap. This book is called Ami, Child of the Stars. But what if the answer isn't that we are alone? What if the reason we haven't seen evil aliens is because it is a mathematically and scientific impossibility for them to exist? Today, we are diving into the alien book that explains why our world is currently tearing itself apart, what exactly the cosmic filter is, and how humanity is standing right on the edge of a new golden age, the real Satya.
Let's look at the facts, the hard facts that challenge every system our modern society is built on. I will provide 5 revelations from the book that will change your perspective forever. Fact number 1, the cosmic filter. Forget Hollywood movies. The book explains that any civilization that develops space travel must be peaceful. Why? Because of a cosmic filter. If a society's scientific technology advances faster than its level of solidarity, it will inevitably use its own weapons to destroy itself. Evil aliens don't conquer the galaxy, they go extinct. Fact number 2, the myth of the genius. On Earth, we hand out Nobel Prizes to physicists who build weapons of mass destruction. To advanced extraterrestrials, these men are cosmic idiots. True intelligence requires a balance of 2 centers, the intellectual, the brain, and the emotional, the heart. Intellect without love isn't genius, it's a dangerous mental illness. Fact number 3, the Atlantis secret. Those highly evolved beings we are waiting to meet, they might just be us. Thousands of years ago, an advanced Earth civilization known as Atlantis fell to its own technological arrogance. Aliens of the Galactic Brotherhood didn't invade, they intervened. They rescued the humans who had a high enough love measurement and relocated them to a utopian planet called Ophir. We are the descendants of those who were left behind. Fact number 4, the Senso-meter. Spiritual evolution is not a vague concept, it is a measurable physics equation. The alien uses a device called the Senso-meter to measure the evolutionary energy of a soul. A fish measures 50, a bear has 200. To be considered civilized and to be rescued from an earthly cataclysm, a human needs exactly 700 measures. This is urgent. In the coming years, as Earth enters the Satya Yuga phase, those who do not meet this standard may not remain on this Earth. You don't get 700 measures by being religious or powerful. You get it by dedicating yourself to the selfless good of others and dropping the ego. Fact number 5, money, borders, and police do not exist in advanced worlds. In evolved worlds like Ophir, the concepts of countries, money, and private ownership do not exist. If you need a spaceship or clothes, you take one for free and return it when you are done. Because everyone measures above 700, nobody wants to harm anyone, rendering crime and police completely obsolete. What's fascinating is how perfectly this aligns with ancient Vedic texts. Earth is currently trapped in rajas, greed, ego, and competition, and tamas, ignorance and violence, but Ophir operates entirely in sattva guna, the mode of pure goodness. Army explicitly states that evolved beings view eating meat as barbaric, calling it eating corpses. They live an entirely vegetarian, sattvic lifestyle in deep harmony with nature.
Our protagonist, Peter, is skeptical at first. So, to break his skepticism, Ami demonstrates telepathy by reading Peter's mind about a birthday cake. Powers like telepathy, telekinesis, and levitation are common in evolved planets. He proves that subtle worlds with higher forms of intelligence exist. But then, the twist. Ami reveals that almost all humans on Earth are already negatively hypnotized by a society built on fear, war, and nightmares. Awakening means snapping out of this trance. Imagine, in broad daylight, a UFO appears over a town, while kids and police point in awe. An arrogant skeptic refuses to look at it properly. He calls everyone ignorant, claiming it's just a weather balloon. That is the ultimate proof of our rigid ego and hypnosis.
The universal law of non-intervention is absolute. Advanced beings are strictly forbidden from directly intervening in non-evolved worlds. If they landed on the White House lawn today, our entire global power structure and economy would collapse into chaos. As Ami says, intervening would be like one student taking an exam for another student. We have to pass the test ourselves. However, they haven't abandoned us. They use a subtle aid plan, dropping cosmic breadcrumbs through UFO sightings, telepathic broadcasting, and inspiring books, disguised as fantasy to bypass our mental defenses. The tech used by the Brotherhood is based on quantum physics. They don't travel at the speed of light, which they consider too slow. They situate themselves by folding space-time. To turn invisible, they speed up their molecular vibration until human eyes cannot perceive them. They can even capture light rays from thousands of years ago, watching a live 3D replay of any historical event, from Jesus to Julius Caesar. It is an intergalactic Netflix.
Ami spots humans praying to the UFO, and he refuses to contact them. Why? Because they mistakenly consider ETs as gods. This is a dangerous religious trap. They are our galactic family, not gods. When Peter asks why God allows suffering, Ami explains the law of karma, the boomerang law. We cause our own suffering. Death is just changing our human costumes, which is also the teaching of Bhagavad Gita. The book destroys the religious image of a man with a beard in the sky. Instead, it reveals a physics equation. God equals frequency. God equals love. You are a concentrated drop of this love energy. And then, there is the mystery of the twin flames or twin souls. Ami takes Peter outside of time, where he meets his future soulmate, a blue-skinned alien princess named Vinka. This mirrors the eternal pairs like Radha Krishna, proving we are eternal, multi-dimensional beings. Earth is not doomed. We are undergoing a massive frequency shift, an evolutionary leap into a world governed by love. We are moving into the fourth dimension, the golden age of Satya. The chaos we see today, it's just the birth pains of a new world. The book ends with a mystery somewhere. On a steep, rocky beach, there is a symbol permanently melted into the stone, a winged heart. Ami's symbol. Rigid skeptics will never find it, but open-minded youth might. Humanity's future won't be decided by technology alone, but by the growth of love and solidarity. You don't need a spaceship to save the world. Stop letting your ego drive. Remember the boomerang law and treat this planet like one massive family. Hit subscribe if you're ready to make the leap. And until next time, keep looking up.